What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? So Keith Thurman turns down big fights. And the word is Terrence Crawford is outpricing himself in the fight with Errol Spence. Just Being E, Anthony Robinson, Young World, Paul Porter, Stephanie Ray, Peace Bus Queen, how you doing tonight? Robert Singleton, Nicholas Simons, Part Twice, Big Rock 504, Larry B, Christopher Hayes, Zerulis, Reginald Gregorio, Yo Vu, I Just Write For You, Oh Jeffy, Anton Porch, Mr. Blue, Miss Joette, Peace Bus Queen, how you doing today? Javon Howell, Tech RD, Brent Lloyds, Natty Dredd, Chris Brown 4-5, Cortez Bowles, Clint Eastwood. That just completely jumped on me. Nat King Cole Jr., what's going on? Why They Lying, Man Down, Slim Creeper, Robert Justice, William Brown, RJ Marr, John Doe, Chris Alpha, Batash Bashar Ben Yadawa, King Corleone, MP Running, Ace Sneed, John Wick, Philip Darden. Yeah, he said that's what. Yeah, but he don't want that fight. Sharon Boozer, Peace Plus Queen, how you doing today? Daryl Bedingfield, what's going on? Larry B, what's going on? Yeah, Stephanie, he's obligated contractually, so Bob Arum has to say that because remember, Stephanie, Bob Arum was a lawyer before he's anything. Keep that in mind. Tab Juba, Mr. Blue, James Rome, what's going on? Shannar Hawkins. So, Queen, you got to keep in mind. April Lynch, Peace of Bless, Queen. How you doing today? How was the birthday? Chris Alpha, On the Rise. Arnold Kirby, Ruben Gutierrez. Man Down, Ernest Harvin, Casey Williams. So you got to keep in mind. Lost Boogie, AJ McDaniel, what's going on? Brooklyn Bushwhackers. Antone Johnson, DeHaven Alexander. Nathan Beckham, Check Hook, Just Boxing. Yeah, I'm super late, and look, my peoples is in the building. I'm super late, and my peoples is in the building. This is how we do. Jerry Alexander, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Said Thurman not a fool. He didn't let Errol make a name off him, and he not going to let Boots do it either. LOL. Jerry Alexander, I was thinking the same thing. He like, that ain't happening. You Master Allah, what's going on? Young King Company, my brother. Gawala Rich, what's going on? Paul Carrick, my brother. Ghost Tagger, Dean's Controversy Boxing. Duke Nukem, what's good? Mangus Allen, what's going on? Yeah, Euphorbio Day, my brother. Larry B, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Won't be on long, Blue. Have to travel early in the AM. Here's a little something for the grind. Where you going, Larry? And you better take me with you. Trevor Lyons, Tony Gutierrez, what's going on? Shy _ 064. Professor X, Burgess Meredith, Nelson, what's going on? Maya Egypt, what's going on? Andy Latimer. The Shy just took another loss, huh? Another loss in the Shy, huh? Man, we never gonna learn, huh? Coach JB 220, Big Texas Clayton Smith, what's going on? I'm concerned. We never gonna learn, man. The Shy just took another loss. Was that last night or today? We never gonna learn, huh? King Doc, what's going on? Life is important, man. It's precious, man. James, what's going on? Jesse Carl, King Doc, what's going on? I don't know the young man's situation, man, but come on, man. Presidential Dame, what's going on? James, what's going on? Sean M, what's going on? I was just watching that young brother on No Jumper with Adam 22. TL Summer Ford O, Sean M, what's going on? Tyrone Ned, what's going on? Man Down, what's going on? Derek Winston, what's going on? And he was just saying how important. Bernard Gilbert, what's going on? Leaving DC to my new home rally. Oh, you going to live the good life. Jonathan Kurtz, what's going on? Big Money, Whoa, Daddy Ice. Sean Jones, what's going on? Yeah, I was just listening to a brother talk about how important his life was to his twin daughters and his son. And this the outcome? Where you on? got on cool grays. What's going on? Pass me put the fan over here for me. Huh?
It's a little occasion.
A little occasion. Yeah, okay. And why your kids be thinking you don't know what it is? You know what I'm saying? Herbal naturalist apothecary. What's going on? Nah, man, put the fan over here, great brother.
Oh, I thought you said.
C. Jones, GP, Texas. James Allen Cooper, Daniel Bolin, what's going on? The Tale of Two Nations, what's going on? Karan Tucker, what's going on? Okay, right there. Yeah. No. Oh, no. Right here. Right there, great brother. Smash the like button. Yeah, he is, Antone Johnson. He come down here with the cool grays on. He in a rush, too. He can't even plug in the fan. Mano, what's going on? Yo, I'll be back, Pop. Cool grays on. Boy. Myron Bromell, Jay Davis, Rodriguez Jackson, what's going on? Charles B, what's going on? Yeah, he got his cool grays on. He can't even concentrate. Yo, I'll be back, Pop. Yeah, okay. Kerwin Promoter, what's going on? So let's get into this. Keith One-Town Thurman. No interest in Jaron Ennis and Rashidi Ellis. Right? Rashidi Ellis said Keith Thurman won't fight him. Shout out to the boxing voice, Nestor Gibbs. He had the brother on, Rashidi Speedy Ellis. And Rashidi Ellis was saying how they ain't trying to fight him. Keith Thurman won't fight him. So Keith Thurman has turned down Jaron Ennis, right? Yeah, he is, Larry B. Carlton Penn, what's going on? Chief Wildfire, what's going on? Jamal Holbert. See, Keith Thurman has turned down Jaron Ennis, FSU, BMM Vaughn, what's going on? Professor X, what's going on? He's turned down Jaron Boots Ennis. He's turned down Rashidi Ellis. You understand? This is the problem that I had, right? When the WBC decided to creep their way into Keith Thurman's fight with Mario Barrios and make it a title eliminator when it wasn't necessary. This is why I had an issue with it. Why? Because everybody's just waiting for one opportunity. Nobody's trying to work their way through the division, right? Just like I was saying yesterday with Jamal Charlo, right? Realism 101. What's going on? Paul Counterboxer, my brother. What I was saying with Jamal Charlo. Do y'all realize Christopher Hayes, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue? He said, Blue, please give my son Logan Hayes salute. He gets excited when he hear you say my name. Oh, man, salute to my brother Christopher Hayes, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. And salute to Logan Hayes, man. Salute to you, young prince. How you feeling? It makes me excited to hear that you excited. Salute to Logan, man. Peace be free. What's going on? Bear 24. What's going on? Dominic Clay. What's going on? Salute to Logan, man. And salute to my brother Christopher Hayes dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. So here's why I have an issue with it, right? Taquan Wack, Jeremy Hurd, what's going on? It's because you putting them in there and nobody wants to earn this, just like I said with Jamal Charlo, right? You think about this, right? Lamont Griffin, what's going on? Damon Kennedy, Rick TV, what's going on? Just think about this. Jaime Munguia is making his debut at 168 tomorrow. Now, it ain't against David Benavidez or nothing, but Jaime Munguia is moving up to 168 tomorrow. Robbie Sanders, Chillville, what's going on? Monica, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Doric Cromartie, what's going on? Cy Johnson, Knock Your Block Oseto, what's going on? So, Jaime Munguia moving up to 168. What is Jamal Charlo waiting for? Creative athlete, what's going on? Kevin Rayford, what's going on? Larry B, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, remember that he was talking about fighting Bud? Remember he wanted 8 months? Facts. Oh, I remember vaguely. Tiana Scott, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Stop the cat. SM, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? King Damian Lackey, what's going on? Mike Hill, what's going on? So Jaime Munguia is going to 168. He like, listen, I can't get the fights. Mr. Derek Four Chimes, Chilltown Major, what's going on? I can't get the fights that I want. So I'm going to go ahead to go 168. Sherman Callahan, Roy Babineau, what's going on? You understand? Miss Joette, yeah, Adrian Broner is fighting Omar Figueroa, Queen. Michael Trejo, what's going on? So he moving up to 168. What's Jamal Charlo doing? Jamal Charlo is talking about he waiting for Canelo. If they want him to fight David Benavidez to secure a fight with Canelo, then that's what he'll do. What? Sean Terrence, Cassandra Mason, Peace Blessing. HT8, Peace Blessing, Queen. HTX, Houston, Texas, 8238. What's going on? T Bugs, my brother. Beyond Above Media. Lionel Witherspoon, what's going on? I'm confused. What are we talking about here? So now you look at Jaime Munguia going to 68. Stephanie Styles, Peace Blessing, Queen. Oh, Steven Styles, excuse me, great brother. Mark West, Mark Fralin, what's going on? Gregory Davis, what's going on? So, Jaime Munguia, like, listen, I ain't waiting around. He was scheduled to fight Jamal Charlo. Jalen, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports, ETB in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Key, drop the link. Jalen, Peace Blessings, Queen. Macadon 1, what's going on? King Nat, 666, what's going on? Hey, bro, the 666 thing is a little bit Cerning it for me, great brother. DOG 215, Las Vegas Leon, Dre Finest, Ivan Flores, what's going on? You understand? Cornelius Weatherford, P. Newell, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, I hope the greatest fight in the world, Blood versus Arrow, is in October. It will be my B-Day. We'll be there. Salute to you, great brother. I hope it is too. Salute to my brother P. Newell, dropping that half a on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, Queen. I'll be cracking y'all up, huh? I'll be cracking y'all up. And I'm just being me. I swear I'm just being me. Coogee Coo, what's going on? Stack a lot of bullies, side of ruler. Bond South, D-Town, my brother. I swear to y'all, I'm just me. If you met me in real life and you sat down with me, you'd be like, this dude is amazing. Princeton Duval, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, run, Keith, run. Facts. So, and salute to my brother P. Newell. I hope that fight happens in October too, man. I'm hearing that it could take place in November in Las Vegas. I hope it happens in October. I truly do, brother. And if you're there, great brother, shots. Everybody, shot. You know what I mean, P. Newell? On me, great brother, on me. On me. Maya Idra, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Dre Finest, Triple OG in the building. What's goody with you? Shamar Rasham Shalom, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. So Bud and Arrow for sure signed up for October, or is it up in the air on that date still? It's still up in the air. San Francisco City Slicker, what's going on? I'm hoping. Sharon Boozer, let me go ahead and rank you up. Queen. Queen. Elijah on the Dawn, my brother, what's going on? Okay. So, like I said, right? And I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Right? And that's my business partners. We're going to be putting on events very soon. Gerard Gibson, what's going on? Felix Mays, what's going on? Full movie episode, my brother. Yo, Vu, Showtime the guy. Man down. Big Rock 504. So let's get into this, right? So, yeah, I'm hearing that Terrence Bud Crawford is overpricing himself. But what I'm hearing behind the scenes is it's not that he actually overpricing himself. I'm hearing different numbers. I can't really get into it, but I'm hearing different numbers. I'm hearing different things, right? And then when it comes to Keith Thurman, right? This is, again, honeymoon year is going up to 68. Jamal Charles staying 60, and there's nothing to do there. Keith Thurman was elevated to the WBC mandatory eliminator position, and he did nothing up until this point. And now Keith Thurman is vetoing every fight. Hey, Keith, you going to fight Rashidi Ellis? Nope. Keith, you going to fight Boots Ennis? Nope. Keith, what are you waiting for, Keith? Stevie Neal, what's going on? Where is Keith Thurman, people? Where is he? Keith Thurman should be front and center, everything, everywhere. I love Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is the ultimate promoter. Keith Thurman promotes fights like Rolly Romero, but he's a better fighter. He actually backs it up. We need Keith. And Keith needs Keith. Keith should be Keithing right now. Tell me the Yankees ain't lose. Dwayne Broussard, my brother, what's going on? Keith Thurman can sell a fight, boy. Keith Thurman, boy, he can sell. We need Keith Thurman to be Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, salute to my brother Las Vegas Leon. Go subscribe to my brother Las Vegas Leon. Chaz 313, Detroit in the building. Right? We need Keith Thurman. We need Keith Thurman. T-Bonafide, what's going on? But Keith, B. Paulie, what's going on? But Keith Thurman has to accept some fights. He got to accept some fights. It got to be some official fights. James Allen Cooper, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Oh, the Mets is rolling. The Yankees rolling. Subway Series going to be serious in August. James Allen Cooper, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, why you acting like Thurman can't take that O from young boy? Y'all in a rush for Boots to take that L. Thurman is different. You don't believe that. My great brother, you don't believe that. Do you truly believe that? Do you truly believe that? Now, I'm not saying he can't, because Keith Thurman is a special talent. But the way you just said that, James Allen Cooper, my great brother, you just said that as if you for sure. Oh, T. Lloyd, my brother T. Lloyd coming through, studding up, dropping 200 on your boy Boo. Salute to my brother T. Lloyd in the super chat, dropping that 200 on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, King. Blessings to my brother T. Lloyd, dropping that 200 on your boy Blue. Blessings to you, King. Third Eye Exposing, what's going on? So, my brother James Allen Cooper, man, you believe in Keith. I do too. Keith is a special talent. But as far as Keith, like you say, he's just going to take Jaron Boots and his O. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case. And I don't think Keith Thurman believes that to be the case. I think you got more confidence in Keith Thurman taking his O than he does. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I don't think that Keith Thurman has as much confidence in taking Jaron Boots Ennis' O as you do, James Allen Cooper, my good brother. And you're a loyal man, Caleb B. 921. What's going on? You're a good man, James Allen Cooper. That's why I like you. But you know, like I know, that's an uphill battle for Keith, and Keith knows the uphill battle. Thus the reason why Keith is not eager to jump in that ring, great brother. We both see this. We both know Keith Thurman. Initially, he stated, and I love Keith Thurman. I'm just keeping it a hundo with you. Gas Network, Terry Approval Right, Peace Bless Queen. How you doing tonight? I'm just keeping it a hundo with you. Can I keep it a hundo with you? You know Keith Thurman, he said, I don't even know who that kid Jaron Boots Ennis is. Who is Jaron Boots Ennis? I don't know who the kid is. And then he turned around He said, okay, I did a little bit of homework on Jaron Boots Ennis. And then he said, I did a little homework on Jaron Boots Ennis. And then he said, man, he's a mixture of me, Terrence Crawford, Pernell Whitaker, and Sugar Ray Leonard. Fleek and Fire RC, what's going on? MCM, what's going on? Carla Jenkins, what's going on? If he saw that, there's a reason Keith vetoed. Hey, Keith, here. Steven Espinosa slid that paper over. We got a few names for you, Keith. Okay, and he slid the name over to Keith, and Keith looked at the top name, and he did, he twisted the paper like this here, and he slid it right back, and he said, talk to me when you're serious, Steven. And he walked out the office. You understand? Steven Espinosa said, we got a list of names for you, Keith, for your comeback fight. And he slid the paper over to Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman read the top name. And the top name said Jaron Boots Ennis at 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. Switches from orthodox to southpaw fluidly. Okay, 24 years of age. Power in both hands. And Keith, that's all you need to see. And Keith he took the paper, right? And he you know how you twist the paper on the table? He turned the paper on the table and he politely slid it back to Steven Espinosa. And he told him, when you get serious about a real opponent for me, let me know. No, I'm only kidding, Keith. Keith, you know you're my man. Keith, I'm only messing with you, Keith. You my man. You my man, Keith. I rock with Keith Thurman. Now, my honest opinion, though, is I don't think that he can beat Jaron Boots Ennis. I just don't think that. You know what I mean? And I know y'all going to say, well, that's because you're a huge fan. When he's seen that 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach, switches from orthodox to southpaw, fast hands, fast feet, power. Keith said, no. That ain't him. Klotz, what's going on? Nah, Israel, what's going on? That ain't him. That don't represent my next opponent. And I ain't mad at you, Keith. You understand? I'm not mad at you. James, what's going on? Hoop Av, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's good, Blue? So Spence and Bud doesn't happen. What's next for both fighters? What do you think about Fundora versus Tony Harrison at 154? I love Fundora versus Tony Harrison at 154. I love that fight. You understand? I actually think that Tony Harrison could win the fight, but I'm a favor of Sebastian Fundora to win the fight. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Now, this is no slight to Tony Harrison because I like Tony Harrison, but the knock on Tony Harrison in my eyes is that Tony Harrison in the second half of the fight, he starts to fade. And Sebastian Fundora, what does he do? He put a lot of physical and mental pressure on you, right? The dude never stops coming. So if Tony Harrison starts to fade and gets fatigued, and Fundora starts to apply that pressure. He was winning a fight against Big Boy. Can you do me a favor? Pass me one in the water in that box. The white and black box right there. Yeah. Thank you, kid. What's his name? He was winning the fight against Jarrett Hurd. He was winning the fight against Jamel Charlo. He was winning the fight against what's dude name? The first loss he had in his career. Tony Harrison was winning that fight. Man, what's the dude name? Let me get to his name. Let me get to his name, people. Let me get to his name. I think Tony Harrison is Willie Nelson. Thank you. Thank you, Tim Titan Bird. Appreciate you. Mike Big Boston. Go subscribe to my brother, Mike Big Boston. Willie Nelson. He was winning the fight against Willie Nelson. He was willing to fight against Hurd. He was willing to fight against Jamel Charlo. And then he faded. He has these laps. He faded. He faded. They capitalized. They win. So what leads me to believe that ain't going to happen with Fundora? He's a pressure fighter like Hurd. Jeff Spark, what's goody? So I think Tony Harrison may squander it away at the end, man. I'm picking Tony Harrison because I like Tony Harrison and he has all the tools to win, but he might squander it away in the second half. That's where I get concerned at. That's where my concerns lie. You understand? As far as Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, I'm not even attempting to wrap my mind against them doing anything but fighting each other. I don't see them doing nothing but fighting each other. Period. Who, Bav? So, Coach JB 220, what's going on? I have nothing in mind. Michael James 616, what's going on? For Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence to do anything but fight each other. And we have 970 people and 400 likes. 900, that's 1,000 people. So that means we got over half of people that didn't participate. It's free. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up, people. Let's smash the like button. So, yeah, great brother. I have no interest in Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence doing anything other than sharing, exchanging some leather amongst one another. That's it. If Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence are not sharing leather amongst each other, I have no interest in it. None. They need to be swapping leather amongst each other. That's the only interest I have for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence next. And I seen Terrence Crawford today, and I seen people titling their video saying Terrence Crawford said he didn't need Errol Spence, but we know what he was getting at with this. He was at the Hall of Fame. He got his hands stoned or whatever, and they were saying future Hall of Famer. Jadavius 2310, what's going on? They were saying Terrence Crawford, future Hall of Famer. Man down, what's going on? Damian Marshall, what's going on? And then he was asked multiple times, creative athlete, what's going on? I'm going to tell you this though. Terrence Crawford has to get better with the public. He has to. He has to understand this is a massive reason why when you go in negotiation with Errol Spence, he has the leg up. Okay? Drew Blue, what's going on? No, I'm going to be 1,000% serious, right? And his team needs to explain this to him. It's okay to be private. It's okay to be reserved, okay? Terrence Crawford has to understand that this is called prize fighting. This is called prize fighting. And the fans are interested in Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. And Terrence Crawford has to be able to sell the fight. So when he's standing there and the fans and the media is talking to him and he's just ignoring everybody, that is why Errol Spence gets an overwhelming amount of support and you don't get the support that he gets. That is why. That's why. Fans are talking to him, media is talking to him, and he's like, they're not even standing there talking to him. Bruh, you need to be able to engage with the fans and the media because you have to sell your fight. Where do you think the money comes from for your purse? I don't think enough athletes and boxers understand that your purse comes from the networks and the promoters banking on the fans, giving it back to them. So it's a loan. Let me say it to you again. Because maybe people don't understand. The promoter and the networks are giving you a loan based off of you giving them a refund by entertaining the customer, said fan, right? And you have to engage with them. It's your job. It's your job. So when you at the Hall of Fame and you have a line of media and fans that are asking you questions and you're acting like they don't exist, and then you have people standing there with boxing gloves. Here's another thing I don't understand. Fighters, stop not wanting to sign boxing gloves. I'm not signing the gloves because they're going to sell the gloves. Who cares? You making millions upon millions of dollars. If a fan asks you to sign a glove, now I understand there is retail and these businesses be reselling the glove, whatever. I don't understand that. If you sign somebody's glove and they say, here goes an autographed glove, and they want to auction it off or sell the glove, you don't want to give them the glove because they're going to make money off your brand and your likeness. But you fail to realize that your brand and your likeness and who you are is 50% of the fans supporting you. The 50% of you putting the hard work in and being successful in the ring, then the other 50% is that 60, 20, 10, 13, 14, 19,000 people that's sitting around you, watching you, that paid to come in. You didn't do it by yourself. So guess what? The networks and the owners and the managers, they are loaning you $10 million. And they're expecting you to give back that $10 million plus. And the way you do that is for you to take your brand, to take yourself outside now and go sell it to the fans and tell the fans, listen, this is why I'm worth doing X, Y, and Z. This is why I'm worth the money that you getting ready to spend to give back for this loan. So it's just too many. So he was telling the fans, I'm not signing no gloves. I'm not signing no gloves. What if, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing we don't understand and we don't realize. You don't want to sign the glove. You are a multimillionaire. You are a multimillionaire, right? I want y'all to pay attention to this, and I hope this message gets out to every single athlete, not just boxers. I want y'all to pay attention to this. You are a multimillionaire. You're making $3.5 million every fight. Yeah, you're risking it all every time you step out there, right? That's a fact. But do you know? Do you realize that some fan, male, woman, or child, made $30,000 in a year, saved up all their coins, out of $30,000 a year, you got on a $30,000 watch. They make $30,000 in a year. They saved up their coins to be able to take their selves or their loved ones to watch you perform in person. But then a multimillionaire would say, I'm not going to sign a boxing glove so that, how do you know? You don't know if this is a business or if it's a person, a fan. You don't know if that signed autograph may be the motivational factor to save somebody's life. That sign you are assuming that they're going to take the glove and resell it. But let's say that person takes the glove, puts it in a glass, and puts it on their shelf, and every day it's motivation for them to get up and beat something that may not be looking promising to them on a daily basis. And they can say, I've seen Terrence Crawford in person. He signed that glove. And every day they might put it on their shelf, and the first thing they look at when they open their eyes is that glove that helps them get out the bed, put their feet on the floor, and move for the day. You are assuming that they're looking to make $1 off your name, but these are the same people that take their hard-earned money out their pockets and put it in yours. And they don't make nearly half the money athletes make. So when you standing there and the fan is standing there with a pen and a glove, he might have been saving his, you don't know, he probably took off of work. He couldn't afford to take off of work, but he said, Terrence Crawford going to be in person. I'm going to see Terrence Crawford in person. It's worth me losing $400 out of my $750 check weekly to see Terrence Crawford. And now I'm standing there with my glove and I'm standing there with my pen and you acting like I don't even exist. So you acting like I don't know, like I don't even exist because you assuming that I'm a business. You assuming that I'm going to resell it and make money off you. But you are making money off the fans and don't want to give back to them. Let me tell y'all something. Danny Thomas, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Stoner Bar said, bro, he could sign the shirt. Who are you, Stoner Bars, to tell a person what they're going through and what they want and desire to have signed? Who are you to tell them that? Who are you to tell them that? Who are you to say, I want you to sign a shirt? Let me ask you a question, Stoner Bars. See, this is the things that we don't realize. We need to repeat ourselves like I always tell y'all. Repeat it in the mirror before you say it out loud. Now, Stoner Bars, let's say today is hard times. We still going through, we coming out of a pandemic. It's hard times today, right? Let's say, hey, how much you pay for your gloves? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now, my nephew bought a pair of Canelo Alvarez no boxing, no life gloves, right? Those gloves are $250. So Stoner Bar, you just said that he could sign a shirt and you laughed. But those gloves my nephew bought. My nephew is, how old are you? 17. He's 17 years old. He saved his money at 17 to buy a pair of Canelo Alvarez no boxing, no life gloves, right? They're $250. Okay? Okay? So now, imagine if my nephew, and he didn't buy them right now. He was 16 when you bought. He was 16 when he bought those gloves, right? Okay. So now he sees Canelo Alvarez. And he has these gloves of Canelo Alvarez. And he asked Canelo Alvarez to sign them, and Canelo Alvarez said, no, I'm not going to sign it, but I'll sign your t-shirt. Maybe you didn't hear what I said. Let me say it to you again. My 16-year-old nephew saved up his money at 16 to buy a $250 pair of boxing gloves. Okay? And he sees Canelo Alvarez, and he's standing there with the gloves and a pen and took his time to be there. And then he tells my nephew, no, I'll sign your t-shirt. You still think he got a supportive fan after that? I'm asking for a friend. Danny Thomas, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, you keep me in the loop. Keep pushing, King. Oh, and let's go Mets. No. Don't do that, Danny Thomas. Danny, you must be from Queens, Danny. Danny, don't do that. Don't do it, Danny. Don't just try to slide that one in there. Jaron Mackey, appreciate you, brother. So do you think he still got a fan? C. Jones, GP, Texas, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said one time is one loss away from being a gatekeeper, and he knows it. Inactivity and age is beating him down. He desperately needs to get a good fight. Agreed. Agreed, great brother. So do you think he still have a fan? No, Danny. Don't try that, Danny. He tried to slide that Mets in there. Yeah, the Mets. No. This is Yankee world, baby. It's the Empire. Rack ADX, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Keith looked at the paper like Red Father or Friday. No. Facts. That kid from Philly, 215. What's going on, great brother? Jarrell Adams, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Blue, I respect for giving Keith his props and not trashing him like he's a bad fighter. Yes, he had made weird moves in his career, but glad you still give him credit he deserves for his skill and accomplishment. Oh, Keith Thurman is a very good fighter. Patrick Bell, what's going on? King Grayson, what's going on? Oh, absolutely not. You can't. Titan Burke, what's going on? Can't take that from Keith Thurman. Moro Moss, my brother. Creative athlete, what's going on? Carla Wall James, what's going on? Ty Baby, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Now, I know there is situations where fighters sign things and then people try to duplicate their signature and sell stuff and it don't be their signature and things of that nature. It's understandable, but find a way around it. Aisha, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? My brother A1 Hoop Zone, Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. You got to find a way around it. You got to support these young fighters. You don't know who that could inspire. You could sign that glove and that be the next Terrence Crawford. John Doe, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Stephanie Ray, the queen in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. She said, can you give my husband a 30-year happy birthday shout out? Oh, absolutely. What's his name? Stephanie. How I'm giving him a happy shout out. Right, Stephanie? And I don't even know his name, queen. All right, Stephanie. Hey, happy birthday to Stephanie's husband. Queen, what's his name? Stephanie, what's his name? She said, oops, John. Hey, happy birthday, Johnny, man. Salute to you, great brother. And wishing you many, many more, man. Blessings to you. I wish you 100 more years, 100 more healthy years, 100 more years of prosperity and receiving everything you want, man. Blessings to you, Johnny, man. I appreciate you, great brother. I appreciate you allowing the queen to be over here, supporting your boy Blue, man. Blessings to you guys, man. Enjoy every bit of every moment, every second, because tomorrow's never promised, great brother. So please enjoy, Johnny. Enjoy every moment, man, because tomorrow is never blessed, never promised, bro. So blessings to you, Johnny. Salute to the Queen Stephanie in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Hey, once you turn 30, bro. Hey, Johnny, once you turn 30, it's all downhill from there. I know. I'm way on the wrong side of 40. Creative athlete, what's going on? I'm way on the wrong side of 40. Peace be free, what's going on? Hey, just think, I got a son. It's 32. My son's birthday was the other day. Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? Locked in, what's going on? 32. 30 deuce. My son older than Johnny. Ain't that something? Lee Smith 05, what's going on? YouTube, what's going on? MCM, what's going on? Smash that like button, people. I feel like I just missed a whole lot of super chats. Pete Newell, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I am showing support again, Blue. I have been saving my money for a year to see this fight. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right there. This is what I'm talking about right there. My brother P. Newell said, you leaving? Some serious.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Well, what's this dude talking about, man? Hey, man, it's the girlfriend, huh? You see what I'm saying? See, when your nephews get girls in cars, it's over, man. It's over. You know what I mean? They give you a little inkling of their time. But no, Crawford, what's going on? Stevie Neal, what's going on? They give your boy Blue a little bit of their time. You know what I mean? Jason the Boss, what's going on? But before you know it, they get up, they hoodied up right now, and hey man, I gotta. This is what he just told me. This is what he just told me, right? I want my vision back. What's going on? This is what he just told me, right? He said. Now he got up, right? He got up slow. This is my nephew, right? He got up slow. Oh man, I gotta. Right now, I looked over. You leaving? Yeah, I gotta get out of here, man. Yeah, I gotta get out of here, man. Now y'all, yeah, man. You know, I got some things to handle. That's what he just told me. You got some things to handle. So I said, it must be your girlfriend. Yeah. Oh man. He got some things to handle. Dog. Yeah, I got some things to handle, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, man. My brother Keon said, man, Blue, you jumped off the porch early. Hey, listen. My wife got a Coke bottle shape. You know what I mean? She's had it forever. And, you know, after the first couple of kids, then it just enhanced. And once it enhanced, my eyes got even bigger. Key, I ain't even lying to you, Key. It's just like my eyes got even bigger, man. I'm telling you, man, she be like, man, listen, don't you got something to do today? Yeah, you. Excuse me, you two. Excuse me. Pardon me, people. That slipped out. I hope my sons ain't listening. That slipped out. That slipped out. Ellis, a.k.a. Tag's brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Here at work, listening to you spit facts. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. That slipped out. That completely slipped out. I'm not even kidding you. She ain't going to be happy about that tomorrow. She replay that and hear that. She ain't gonna be happy about that one. I guarantee you she ain't gonna be happy about that one. Might as well get my covers ready for the couch. Might as well go ahead and get ready, fluff up the couch. At least I got some boxing tomorrow. I got Jaime Munguia. And I got Edgar Bellinger, so you know what I mean? It's gonna be late anyway. Johnny Page, what's going on, great brother? It'll be late anyway. So appreciate my brother Ellis, aka Tag, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, side of the ruler. I'm just gonna red cup it. This ain't a red cup type fights, but when she replay this, it might as well be a red cup and couch night. Cal L. Cooler, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, giving a word tonight. Salute to my brother Cal L. Cooler, man. I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. 1,000%. D Webb, my brother in the building, the super chat. He said, you the real deal, Blue. A man of the people. Salute. I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. But I tell you what, Key, if it's a red cup filled with hen dog you dog, there ain't gonna be no couch now. Tell you that, boy. I tell you that, boy. And Hennessy, you know, hen dog you dog. Well, anyway, man, let me get into boxing. Y'all got me way off of boxing, man. I'm talking about boxing, man. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? I'm trying to talk about boxing, man. Who said Buffalo Bills? Terry Smoot Jr., my brother. He said Buffalo Bills. Don't you know Bills stand for boy, I love losing Super Bowls? Yeah, Antone Johnson. You know that Henny it just hits different. So I might as well go ahead and put some of that something else in there. Might as well go clear. Chris Lil One Taylor, my brother, what's going on? Yeah. Stoner Bars, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, much love. I have a Buzz shirt, but if that was the case, I would have go for Spence. Better sign my gloves in that fight. Hey, Stoner Bars, man. Oh, man. Hey, man. Oh, man. Y'all unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yo, it's Tony, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue. Get the likes up. This is unacceptable, people. Unacceptable. I agree with you, brother. Malik Woody, what's going on? Stephanie Ray, the queen, back in the super chat, dropped in a dip on your boy Blue. Said, okay, so I need to put the down. I've been married 30 years. He turned, wait, what? Wait. Oh, wait. Whoa. You almost made me. Oh, snap. Wow. Well, Stephanie. Wait, hold on. She said, tell my husband, John, first she said, tell my husband happy 30th birthday with no name. Now she said, they've been married for 30 years. He turned 59. I know bro was like, wait, what? What is Blue talking about? Oh, man. Oh. Wow. Woo. Yeah, I know he got to be like, what is Blue talking about? Yeah. Oh, man. Woo. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, man. Steffi there. That's priceless. That is priceless. Machiavelli Mafia, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "What's good, Blue? How would you see a fantasy fight of Dev versus Shane or Pernell at lightweight? Also, Tank is in those same matchups. Salute." Wow. I can't put them. I can't pick against Shane Mosley and Pernell Whitaker against nobody. Not Tank, not Dev, not. I got to see more. Dev is 23. He got a lot to prove. Shane Mosley and Pernell Whitaker? No, not in that conversation. No. No, bro. I can't even. I don't even be knowing how y'all be coming up with these fantasy matchups, great brother. That's not a fantasy matchup. That ain't a fantasy matchup, brother. Child, please, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, wait. Blue, what it do? When you think Bud going to sign the contract? And do you think that Bomac going to ask for extra food in the dressing room? Oh, man. Come on, bro. Keep him up, champ. Keep him up. I think Terrence Crawford going to sign it soon. ABM Mall, what's going on? I think Terrence Crawford going to sign it soon. It's going to happen. I'm certain it's going to happen. Now, like I said, I know people was because the title was Mr. Tally 140, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. You was about to say something before your nephew left. Yeah, I don't even remember what that was, great brother. I'm not even going to pretend to. If you could remind me what I was saying, or you could rewind the show and tell me what I was getting ready to get at, great brother. Mr. Tally 140 dropping that Cinco, I would appreciate it. Just rewind the show, tell me what I was getting ready to say, and then just hit live again, and then come in here and tell me. King Judah, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's wrong with them, Blue? Talking about the Bills. He said, everybody knows the Ravens winning it all this year. I don't know about that. I'm more of a 49er guy over here. Chris Champion Hart, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Go subscribe to my brother Champion Hart. He said, respecting my brother Blue Blood, your content is always on point. Respect the chat. Cooking with the Champ channel launching in a few days, Blue. Stay tuned. Okay, come in here and drop the link in the chat when it do drop. I'm waiting for you, great brother. Herbert Johnson, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, what's up, Blue? And blessings to the chat, a.k.a. family, and still the best show out. RP Kurt Anderson, RP Batman. Just got here. What we talking about tonight, big homie? Man, that's amazing that you said that, man. Because I remember when we lost Kurt and Batman was the first one of the first people called me, and now you put them in the same sentence. That's amazing, man. Now you put them in the same sentence. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey C in the building in super chat. He said, I'm in the doghouse now, Blue. Oh well, fam. Okay, so at least I got company. At least I got some company, great brother. Let's FaceTime then. You know what I mean? At least I'm gonna have some company. We can FaceTime, great brother. You know what I mean? Danny Thomas, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, nah, she said it right the first time. You read it wrong. She said her husband of 30 years. Oh, did I not read it wrong? Oh, man. Okay, so, wow. Oh, I'm all the way off. Amazing. Stephanie Ray, I read it wrong and I'm laughing. Ain't that something? Tip O'Malley, what's going on? Amazing. John Doe, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. What do you think about Ryan Garcia claiming he's Apex fighter, but yet he's fighting for Tuna? What's next for Rolly? I don't know what's next for Rolly. DeAndre Carey, what's going on? I would like to see Rolly versus George Kambosos. Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. Give Kambosos some step aside money. Give Rolly some good, decent money. Make Rolly versus George Kambosos. And Lomachenko fight Devin Haney. That's what I would like. DeAndre Carey, what's going on? Man, y'all be having me way off kill. Ellis, a.k.a. Tags, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. He said, I've been in a dog pound since Wednesday, so I feel you, Blue. Oh, man. See? You know what I mean? That means, that means good minds think alike. We must all be on the same page, great brother. That's all. Great minds think alike, so we on the same page. Rack ADX with my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. He said, peace, Blue. You was talking about how my man saved up all year for Bud Spence fight. This is why you got to respect the fans. Facts. Okay. Thank you, great brother. Appreciate you getting me back on track. So, right. So now, and let me read this couple of super chat. Urban Naturalist brother back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. He said the Areola versus Bradley situation should help folks understand how important your channel is to boxing. We got. That's a fact. Isn't that something, Urban Naturalist? And I'm going to get into that. Urban Naturalist, don't let me forget that. But isn't that something he would say that? Isn't that something? I'm like, wow. Wow, really? When he said that, right? When he said that, I'm like, I couldn't believe he said that. Ellis, a.k.a. Tag, brother in super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, Blue. Leon Sterling, what's going on? He said, I've been in the door. Oh, I read that one already. Yeah, I couldn't believe he said that, man. I couldn't believe, Odin, appreciate you, great brother. I could not believe he said that. I couldn't believe it. When he said it, I was like, huh? I had to rewind it. And then when he said it again, I'm like, huh? Then I had to rewind it again. And I'm like, did he just say that? And I rewinded and he said it again. Paul Ruffin, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy, Blue. He said, what's up, Blue? Where do you rank Rashidi Ellis in the welterweight division? I can't. The brother, he ain't fighting almost 2 years. But he's a very good fighter. I think he could beat Virgil Ortiz. I think he could beat Virgil Ortiz. Yeah, I think he could beat Conor Benn. I don't think he could beat Boots. Could he beat Keith Thurman? Maybe. Tough fight. I don't know. Yeah, he's the truth. Can he beat Earl, Terrence, and Boots? I don't think so. Can he beat Stanionis? Possibly. Can he beat Conor Benn? Yeah. I think Rashidi Ellis is talented. But he ain't fighting 18, almost 2 years, something like that. 18 months. It's a long time. But salute to Paul Ruffin dropping that half a dub on your boy, Blue. You never like donuts. Wait, what are we talking about here? I don't know. These conversations be going super left. Miss Joette said, I never liked donuts. So what I was saying was this. This is one thing I respect, and people always ask me, Crow, what's going on? Hey, man, why are you so high on Deontay Wilder? Because these are things I've seen from Deontay Wilder. Yeah, MCM. These are things I've seen from Deontay Wilder. Let me get back on track, right? When Errol Spence fought Mikey Garcia, okay, Duncan Penney, what's going on? Abraham Williams, Poe Porter, what's going on? When Tim Williams, what's going on? Tiana Scott, the Queen. When Errol Spence fought Mikey Garcia, Deontay Wilder was sitting ringside, right? Deontay Wilder, it took him an hour to get from his seat to the back. And you know why? Third Simple NSU, what's going on? Bricks Boys, what's going on? It took him an hour or more to get from his seat to the back where his car was. And you know why? Because he stopped and signed any and everything. Randy Gaines, what's going on? Gasfield, what's going on? For every single fan that he encountered. Whether they were still on that second tier bowl, because obviously we on the floor, right? We on the floor. Mike Lee, what's going on? He didn't ignore a single person. Not a single one. My brother, Bish, B Megastar. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother, Bish, B Megastar, Little Princess's channel. Bish, drop the link. Oak Paul Boxing, what's going on? Tex Rock, what's going on? He signed every single person. Now, there go one of my nephews right here. Go ahead, poke your head in, kid.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, he's the one that started my channel. He put everything together. So this is my nephew that started the entire channel. Fixed everything. What's it called? The banner. He made the banner. He made the logo. He did everything. Early days, right?
Yep.
Facts. Now he driving and chasing chicks. You see what I'm saying? Amazing, man. See what I'm saying? Appreciate you, kid.
Of course.
I love it.
I don't see it.
So here's the thing, right? So now, yeah, he created my logo. He created the entire thing. Everything, the colors, everything. He created everything. The bees, he did everything. Mr. Tally 140, brother, the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said P. Newell made a comment saying he been saying saving his money all year for this fight. But yeah, I'm getting into that, Mr. Tally 140. I'm getting into that right now. I'm gonna get into that. On a Mission Entertainment, brother, in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "What it do?" Dev had me weak when he said he wanted to see a little more after Roller got KO. He got me livid about them belts. Shout out to the chat. I'm gone. Salute to my brother on the Mission Entertainment. So now, Alan Maddox, what's going on? So Sebastian Worthy, what's going on? So Deontay Wilder, you know, obviously we was on the floor. So you know you have that level right above the floor, and then the next level, right? And so obviously the fight was over. So all the fans came down. He's 6'7". You understand what I'm saying? Solomon Overhead, what's going on? Jeremy 2684, what's going on? He's 6'7", right? So you know that level there, and it's the next level. You can't miss him. You can't miss him, right? This is before the Fury fight, so everybody came down. Alfonso Corsi, what's going on? He could have went the scenic route, like Floyd Mayweather did. Floyd Mayweather took the scenic route and left. You didn't see with Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. They took the scenic route, right? He didn't take the scenic route. Deontay Wilder, he went right through the crowd. It was just him, Chris, me, and Ellis Setback. Peace be free. What's going on? Just me, Chris, his security, and his boy, me, and Ellis Setback. Just the four of us walking. And the arena security is around. The arena security is telling him he got to leave. Mike Biggs Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother, Mike Big Boxing. The arena security is telling him, you got to go. You got to go. Right? Obviously, he's causing a commotion. He's Deontay Wilder. He's signing everything. To the point where Chris had to be like, nah, bro, you did him twice. You already signed him. You got him. He's walking and talking. Bang. Bang. Pictures. Bang. 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 Sign it. Pictures. Sign it. It took him like an hour to get to the back. Lee Smith 05. What's going on? Like an hour to get to the back. You understand? He's taking pictures. He's signing this. He did. Hey, champ, can I get a bomb squad? This is what he's doing. Right? This is a fact. Because he respects and understands that there's somebody there, like my brother just said, he saved up all year for this fight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. So imagine, my brother he saved up the entire year for Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, and then he sees Terrence Crawford. Tony Flakes, what's going on? Goody the Great, what's going on? And it's not free to go to the Hall of Fame. You got to buy tickets. Jason Judy, what's going on? J.A. Dixon, what's going on? And now you see Terrence Crawford, you got a boxing glove like I told you my nephew did, right? And you say, can you sign this glove? And he's saying, no, I ain't signing no gloves. And don't even look at you. Raymond C., what's going on? And don't even look at you in the face. Bro, we have to understand that as athletes, especially in the sport of boxing, when it's an individual sport like this, you have to understand. Now, I have seen Terrence Crawford take pictures with fans and things of that nature, but you have to engage like you like it. Shawnee D, what's going on? Antone Johnson, what's going on? You understand? You have to engage with the fans as if you like that. I don't care if you tired, uncomfortable, whatever. You have to engage because you don't know who's who. You don't know what they had to go through to get to say, hi, Terrence Crawford. The Joy of Boxing, what's going on? Avery 81st, what's going on? Hit him up, what's going on? And not just Terrence Crawford, everybody. But I'm just saying what I saw today, while people are talking to him, he's not engaging. You're not talking. And you have to keep in mind, you're negotiating with Errol Spence for however amount of money you're looking to garner. Where do you think that money is coming from? It's coming from the fans you just told no. Jonathan Peewee, what's going on? Victor Johnson, what's going on? Now I understand he's only one person. It's impossible for him to get to every single person. It's impossible for him to engage and get to every single person. It's impossible. But in that setting where there's not many fans, that's where you make your qualms. That's where you make your qualms. That's where you have to understand who you are. I understand, like he said, he ain't getting into this to be famous. KG 412, what's going on? Or any of those things. He got into it because of the competition part. And I understand that. But you got to understand who you are and what you represent, regardless if you ask for it or not. D. Augustine, what's going on? Okay, John Gasky, what's going on? Curtis Robinson, what's going on? Let me give you an example. When you getting ready to fight during the global pandemic and there was no fans there and every day was having budget cuts and things of that nature, why you think they was having it? Why you think that they was having budget cuts and things of that nature? Why you think Bob Arum told you? You know why Bob Arum told you? We can't put these fights on. We can't pay for it. Mom Bender Music, what's going on? I love Shoo Shoo. Salute to Shoo Shoo. And salute to his pops. Bob Arum said, yeah, we gonna put these fights on. Who gonna pay for it? Who gonna pay for these fights? there's no fans. Without the fans, there's no money. Without the money, there's no fights. If there's no fights, there's no lifestyle that you live in. I don't care if you feel like you live in a lavish lifestyle like Floyd Mayweather, or you live in a private lifestyle like Deontay Wilder or Terrence Crawford. There is no lifestyle of any magnitude without it. It's not. And so you need to understand that. Yeah, you might not have on $1 million in gold chains like Floyd does, or 20 cars in each state like Floyd may have, or mansions here. You may not live that type of lifestyle, but best believe you live in well above average and very comfortable. Mike Lee, what's going on? And that's because of the fans, bro. That's because of the fans. You ain't struggling. And that's because of said fans. AV81st, brother in the super chat. He said Bud needs to mature in the aspect of life. See, the thing is, he wants to live a private lifestyle, but he wants to be he wants to live a private lifestyle, which is cool, like Andre Ward, right? Andre Ward lives a very private lifestyle. I ain't never seen Andre Ward wear a gold chain ever. As a matter of fact, never. I don't think I ever seen Andre Ward in nobody's gold chains. I always seen him in suits or workout type of gear. So I ain't never seen Andre Ward live that type of lifestyle. Ever. You understand? So, but you got to understand when you're trying to negotiate big fights, where the money come from. So when you want to stand your ground and dig in your feet and say, I want so on and so forth amount of money to make these fights happen, but then you don't want to do your part. So it gives credence to what Bob Arum was saying, that he don't want to promote the fights. So where's the money coming from? He don't want to promote the fights. So where's the money coming from? You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? You got to promote the fights. You got to engage with the fans. P. Newell, brother in the super chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, I appreciate the love in the room. I work hard for the cream, and I can't wait to see the fight. It will be the best fight in 20 years. Facts. No, longer than that, P. Newell. Gonna be the best fight since Hagler. Not Hagler. Leonard Hearns. That's 1981, bro. What's that, 30 years? No, that's 40 years ago. 40 years ago. Leonard versus Hearns. 1981, September 16th, 1981. This is a huge fight. But again, it's a huge fight because of the fans make it even bigger. AJ Celestine, what's going on? Clarence Cunningham, what's going on? Sean Coleman, what's going on? Man, we should have 1.2K likes. We should have 1.2K likes. Smash the like button. And salute to my brother P. Newell dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Tip Bayless, brother in the super chat, just saw Keith earlier at Bass Pro Shop. Man, you kidding me? You serious, Tip Bayless? Or you joking? Samantha Angeli, peace and blessings, queen. Yeah, man, come on, get the likes up. We should have 1.2K likes. 1.2K. So anyway, this is a huge fight. for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to make it such. You got to make it such. You got to sell it. You understand? TR, what's going on? Then you look at Keith Thurman, right? Cage the Animal, what's going on? This is why I wasn't happy that the WBC decided that, well, we're gonna make this up. Well, because I feel like this, right? Keith Thurman is not interested in fighting the fights that he needs to fight because Keith Thurman wants to fight solely for championships. And I understand he's a former unified champion, 33 years of age, right? He want to fight those fights. But Keith Thurman's inactivity has created his own lack of interest from the fan base. Out of sight, out of mind. Chris Major, Zania Presley, what's going on? It's out of sight, out of mind. And so with that said, the sport of boxing moves on. And guess what? All of Keith Thurman's inactivity, all of the lack of Keith Thurman, being in the limelight and being active, it allowed other fighters to come on the scene and become super relevant. That's what it did. That's what it did. He opened the door for Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz and Rashidi Ellis and Terrence Crawford. Keith Thurman opened the door for Terrence Crawford. The biggest fight in boxing, in the welterweight division, not in boxing, but in the welterweight division, was Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. That's the fight everybody wanted to see. Keith Thurman was the number one welterweight. Everybody thought Errol Spence was going to be number two. And Keith Thurman, inactivity, hiatuses, it allowed Terrence Crawford to come on the scene. Craig Barry, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said if he wants to be remembered how he says he does, he'll need to do a better job of relating to the fans. Craig Barry, I agree 1,000%. I agree with you 1,000%. I understand he's already a Hall of Famer. I understand he's a 3-division champion. Like he said, I already did enough to be in the Hall of Fame, with or without Errol Spence. Big LT, what's going on? With or without Errol Spence, I already did enough to be in the Hall of Fame. You did. But there's a lot of fighters in the Hall of Fame that are forgotten. K. Causey, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, facts, Blue, I was a teenager when that fight happened, and I'm D-Town. Salute. Salute to you, great brother, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you. Salute to D-Town, man. Yeah, Minority, what's going on, great brother? Creed, what's going on? Stats cutting that, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. You the realest in boxing media. Tell them again, smash the like button. Yeah, man, we should have 1.3K likes. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes all the way up, people. So, yeah, when you look at it from the standpoint of this, right, you got to say to yourself this, right? Keith Thurman opened the door for Terrence Crawford. Now, Terrence Crawford came in, kicked open the door. Natty Dread, what's going on? Now, he done developed himself into the biggest fight in boxing with him and Errol Spence. You understand? Now, on top of Errol Spence doing that, and Terrence Crawford developed. Errol Spence has become the best fighter in the welterweight division, right? Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence became the biggest fight in boxing. Jaron, Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, these dudes are starting to establish themselves. And Keith Thurman he had a fight, a 2.5-year layoff, had a fight against Mario Barrios. And once again, we haven't seen Keith Thurman. Once again, we haven't seen Keith Thurman. Now you get an opportunity, these guys, these young dudes. See, this is what Errol Spence was talking about. Right? When Errol Spence was young and trying to fight Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman was avoiding that fight. Scott Miller, what's going on? Deploy 619, what's going on? When Keith Thurman had the unified belts, and Errol Spence like, hey, man, let's make it happen. Let's fight each other. Let's unify. He didn't want to do it. Now he not want to give these young fighters an opportunity. Like, that's why Errol Spence like, man, I ain't never fighting that dude. Keith Thurman is hurting his legacy, man. Deal with it, TV. What's going on? I feel like Keith Thurman is hurting his legacy. Ed 1050, what's going on? Tip Baylor said Keith was injured, bro. Okay, Tip Baylor, didn't we have this conversation? Didn't you tell me that you knew the timeline? Wasn't that last week when you came here talking about, I know the timeline, and you want to do this again? Tip Bellis, just last week, we just had this conversation, and you told me, I know the timelines, and we went through this whole thing only to realize you didn't realize the timelines. Okay, cool. Keith Thurman got injured after the Danny Garcia fight. You're right. So that garnered him to be out the ring for 2 years? Go ahead and tell me. I'll wait. He had elbow surgery that told him he had to be out the ring for 2 years? Go ahead and tell me, Tip Ellis. I'll wait. Eduardo Martinez, what's going on? Because we seen Keith Thurman slap boxing and sparring in the streets, getting married and doing everything else. So that garnered him to be out the ring for 2 years. He fought Danny Garcia in March of 2017. He ain't come back to January of 2019. Cleveland Brown, appreciate you, great brother. So go ahead, Tip Bellis. Tell me, that garnered Keith Thurman to be out the ring for 2 years. Errol Spence was in a horrific car accident that threw him from the car and saw him out the ring for 14 months. He wasn't out the ring for 2 years. Errol Spence suffered a broken nor detached retina. He wasn't out the ring for 2 years. Deontay Wilder had major hand surgery. Major hand surgery on his right hand. He wasn't out the ring for 2 years. And then Keith Thurman told you, when I do come back, I ain't fighting Errol Spence or Sean Porter for the whole year. It's just going to be a get-back year. Errol Spence came back and fought Danny Garcia. First fight back after suffering that car accident. His first fight back was Danny Garcia. Manny Pacquiao had that extensive layoff, and after he beat Keith Thurman in 2019, Manny Pacquiao, a 2-year layoff, Manny Pacquiao said, I'm fighting Errol Spence. At 40 years old, at 39 years old. At 39, 40 years old, Manny Pacquiao said, a 2-year layoff, 39, 40 years old, Manny Pacquiao said, I'm gonna fight Errol Spence. You forget, Keith Thurman lost his belt due to inactivity. The WBC said, bro, Keith, we can't. You do understand, as long as you can prove that you had an injury, the sanction belt, they won't take the belt from you. They may place you as champion in recess, but they won't strip you of the belt. You do know that. Just like when Errol Spence obviously had the car accident, they didn't strip Errol Spence of the WBC belt. They didn't place him as champion in recess. When he came back, he still was the unified champion. That's over a year layoff. Why? Because Errol Spence can prove that he was injured. Okay? When Errol Spence suffered the eye injury, remember everybody said Errol Spence he was faking the eye injury so he didn't have to fight Manny Pacquiao. Remember that? And then the WBC came out. He was out the ring for a year. And the WBC came out and they said, this is the same belt. I want y'all to understand. This is the same WBC title. The WBC came out and said, well, Errol Spence has shown us the proof. Errol Spence has shown us the proof now that he was injured, and so he keeps the belt. They stripped Keith Thurman of the WBC title, brother, in that time frame. So that means he wasn't injured. Shaq Bellhole, what's going on? They didn't place him as champion in recess. When Devin Haney got injured, y'all know why y'all play these games with your boy Blue. When Devin Haney got injured and had to have surgery, like Keith Thurman, Devin Haney had surgery, the WBC said, we're going to place you as champion in recess till you get healthy. Which means you're just going to have to fight a mandatory when you come back. But they didn't strip Devin Haney of his title. They just placed him as champion in recess. So dudes fought to be the mandatory for Devin Haney. And then when he came back, he had to fight for that person. Keith Thurman was stripped of the WBC title. And Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fought for the vacant WBC title. Pirelli Rubber, what's going on? That Emma Dre, he said Boots hasn't fought a Crawford. Nobody's fought a Crawford until they fought Crawford. Nobody fought Crawford until they fight Crawford. So with that said, when you said that, remember he has surgery, that's why he didn't fight. Well, that was debunked because he could have fought Errol Spence. Clearly, that's why the WBC said, I don't know what you're going to do and your plans is, but we not going to sit here and play this game with you. And they took the belts from him. And Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fought for the vacant WBC title. And then Errol Spence fought the winner of that fight, which was Sean Porter, and he unified the belts and took it from Sean Porter. And then you got to think about this. Then he came back and he fought Josito Lopez and Manny Pacquiao. Soul Feast _ DC, brother in the building. He said, Blue, your platform along with Rod's podcast is the best thing going right now. Salute to the Rod's podcast, man. Yeah, I like those brothers over there. Salute to them. So there you have that. He could have unified the belts against Errol Spence. He could have unified the belts against Errol Spence. So when you say, well, he was injured, Desington, what's going on? Well, there you have it. Now, you told me already, great brother, that you knew the timelines and Tip Bayless and all of that. Kev Black, what's going on? Michael Ray II. Rolls, what's going on? That's what you told me. I know the timelines. I paid attention. Well, I don't know what happened, brother. So anyway, those are good fights. Right? Okay, Stephanie, have a great night, Queen. Blessings to you and blessings to the hubby. Tell Johnny I said happy birthday and enjoy, man. Have a great night, Queen. So like I told you guys, right? You know, those are good fights, but I understand that Rashidi Ellis want to get back fight anyway. He's fighting July 9th. Now, he said he wanted to fight Keith Thurman, but he's fighting July 9th. So let's see after that. And remember, Keith Thurman, after he beat Mario Barrios February 5th, you know, he said he wanted 8 months to fight Terrence Crawford, right? Then after the fight, he stated that, you know, well, Terrence Crawford, I'm going a different route. I'm going to WBC route, so on and so forth. D. Long, what's going on? D. Lang, what's going on? Ambrose Austin, what's going on? You understand? These are big fights that we're missing out on. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, I just feel like Keith Thurman should be more seen more. You understand? We can't, you know, it needs to be more visible, man. He needs to be more visible. And as far as Terrence Crawford, I know, I believe my brother Keon, I didn't get to see the show, man, in its entirety. I got to go back and watch it, but I believe they was talking about it. You know, I get people, Shavion Production, what's going on? I get people in my inbox, man. And salute to Stacks Cutting Dat, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, Keith will avoid boots like to play for good reason. He don't want to get KO'd and just to be remembered as the guy that launched boots in the stardom. Music shown by Music TV. What's going on? That's what it seemed like. Zay Kane, a.k.a. Style Sharpton, my brother. 3 Gang, what's going on? Marvelous Tracks, what's going on? Yeah, man. So, you know, I believe Reyes Bravo, what's going on, great brother? Malik Rain on twos. So I believe that, you know, Successful Hustle, what's going on? You know, Terrence Crawford, T Culture, what's going on? Heavy Bag, a.k.a. Heavy, what's going on? I think Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence is going to happen, for sure. I don't see a way that it's not going to happen. It would be the biggest heartbreaker, one of the biggest in history. If they don't get this done right now, it would be the biggest letdown, one of the biggest letdowns in boxing history. It would definitely be that. It would be one of the biggest letdowns in boxing history if they don't get it done. One of the biggest in history. The fans are so clamoring for this. It is cooked perfectly. You understand? It has brewed and cooked perfectly. Successful Hustler, brother in Super Chat. Why do they not want Crawford Spence 2 to happen? part 2. You got to get to the first one first. Right up there, Jerry Alexander with Bo and Holy and Lennox Lewis. Rodney Carter, what's going on? Right? We got to get to the first one before we get to the second one. Or are you saying why do they don't want the Spence and Crawford to happen overall? Who don't want it to happen? Like I told you, Oscar De La Hoya is saying that Al Heyman is preventing the Jaime Munguia Jamal Charlo fight. Al Heyman is preventing the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight. Al Heyman is preventing the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight. Yeah, I heard that and I seen that, right? But one thing that I don't agree with Oscar De La Hoya is he's saying that, but then on the flip side of him saying that, I see your eyes, what's going on? On the flip side of him saying that, right? On the flip side of that, he's saying, well, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia needs to happen. But then he's throwing in roadblocks. It needs to be 50-50. It needs to be 50-50, and it needs to be, on pay-per-view, on Showtime, on pay-per-view, on DAZN. Like, you're throwing out roadblocks. There's no way Gervonta Tank Davis accepting a 50-50 split. Why would he? Why would he accept 50-50 split, right, with Ryan Garcia? What has Ryan Garcia done, you understand, for Tank Davis to say, let's do a 50-50 split? Ariel L., what's going on? Caleb Nels, what's going on? So, therefore, I have to take it as Oscar don't want to make these fights happen. What has Ryan Garcia done for Tank Davis to say, I'm going to split this 50-50 with him? What has he done? Right? And so, yes, I understand, like I understood with the Jaime Munguia situation, DAZN helped build him up. Obviously, Oscar De La Hoya, they helped build him up, but, and they want to take part in it. But how much of a part? The way Oscar De La Hoya is sounded, it sounds like to me that Oscar De La Hoya, right, is saying, Thomas Davis, what's going on? It seems like Oscar De La Hoya is saying the same thing. Coach Gervonta, what's going on? He said Tank hasn't done much either. Tank just did 350 to 400,000 pay-per-views. Tank just did the biggest live gate in Barclays Center history and pay-per-view event at the Barclays Center. Come again? Tank has sold out the Staples Center in LA. Tank has sold out the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. He sold out the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And he sold out in his hometown of Baltimore. Please come again. Tell me when you said Tank hasn't done much of anything either. What are you talking about? Derek Walter, what's going on? Dustachio. Just Tachio. Chico, what's going on? So when you say Tank hasn't done much of nothing, Tank did a lot of something. Pound for pound boxing talk, what's going on? I just said State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Shawnee D, what's going on? So what are we talking about? Tank hasn't done much of what? He's done way more than Ryan Garcia has. Way more. It's not even close. Ryan Garcia has never even fought for a world title yet. He's never even fought for a world title. He ain't even see $1 million check yet. Tank is making way more than $1 million. Lou Hank, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What's good, brother? He ain't even see an M yet. Fred Mir, my brother, what's going on? Donald Favors, what's going on? That MF Drake brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said main event, Spence versus Crawford, undercard. Tank versus Garcia. Boots versus Thurman. Shakur versus Kalina. You mean Cordina. Biggest event in history. Sadly, it's boxing, man. Fans want to see it. That can never happen. And let me explain to you why. There's not enough money to pay the purses for all of those fights. No way that can happen. You know how much money they have to pay for the purses for that? For Keith Thurman and Boots and Tank and Ryan Garcia? Not let alone Spence and Crawford. No way. That's impossible. It sounds good that MF Dre Brock dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue, but there's no way. There's not enough revenue in the pot. No way. Shining Light, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Thurman trapped himself with inactivity. Now he could easily lose the top 5 welterweight, change his name from one time to long time. Shaking my head. Yeah, Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman had the momentum after the Mario Barrios fight. And I don't think I'm going to be honest. It just feels like Keith Thurman is 1 foot in, 1 foot out the sport of boxing. And I'm sure maybe he's training, he's working out. He said he wasn't going to be inactive. He said he wanted to fight 2 or 3 times this year. What happened? What happened? It's like Keith Thurman is living a good life. You don't even see him commentating. You don't see him at the fights. Earl's at the fights. Terrence Crawford's at the fights. They visible. Boots is at the fights. It's like Canelo's at the fights. You know what I mean? It's like Kate Causey, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Money May and Devin took a less deal than if this fight doesn't take it place. It's all on Bud. As far as Tank, sign the contract. You are young, my guy. Yeah, you are my guy. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, Kate Causey, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, if Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford don't happen, it will be a major disappointment for boxing. All the what ifs. If it will be the generations Bo versus Lewis all over again. It would actually be worse than Bo versus Lewis because the status of Lennox Lewis wasn't as high as the status of Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence right now. Lennox Lewis wasn't considered the number 2 or number 1 best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And, their status was just completely different. It was completely different. So I think their status is bigger. Alan Maddox dropping that Cinco. Their status is even bigger than both of them. Lennox Lewis hadn't fully arrived on the scene yet. Tip Bayless, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Nevada Athletic Commission suspended Keith until August of 2022. Why? For what? DBZ Ghost, what's going on? He didn't get knocked out. So why would they suspend him? He didn't get knocked out. So why would they suspend him? They only suspend you if you get knocked out. Chronic 4-5, what's going on? So what, he got another injury? John Carrera, what's going on? Malik Rain, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, since Crawford was at 140, I knew they was going to crash course. If it doesn't happen, it would be one of the biggest disappointments in sports, like Kobe and LeBron never in the finals. Yeah, that one hurt. I wish we'd have saw Kobe and LeBron in the finals. That would have been enormous, man. Blessed to the late, great, legendary, Hall of Fame, iconic, the Mr. Mamba, Kobe Bean Bryant, man. So why would Keith Thurman be on suspension? They suspend you because you get knocked out and you have an injury. He didn't suffer an injury. Why is he on suspension? Unless he suffered an undisclosed injury again. So why is he? Chip Ellis said Barrios was suspended food. Why? I gotta Google that. I don't understand why. If that's the case, then how could Steven Espinosa be looking to make the fight? Where's you getting this information? I don't see nothing about Keith Thurman being suspended. Not a single thing. You know, I got to do some research on that and see. Thomas Davis, it says it on BoxRec that Keith Thurman is suspended. For what? But he's suspended by Nevada. That means he could fight elsewhere. So no. It does say Keith Thurman is suspended by Nevada until August, but he could fight elsewhere. He can't fight in Nevada until August, but he could fight in New York. So he's suspended in Nevada, but he's not suspended in New York. And I wonder what they're suspended for. Now I'm going to look into it. Because I wonder what they're suspended for. Successful Hustler, brother in the super chat, he said Fundora versus Harris, good scrap. Who you got? I got Tony Harrison. Because I can't find the reason. It was a tough fight. They didn't. Sergey Kovalev was in a massive, rough, rugged Rock'em Sock'em Robot fight with Anthony Yard, they didn't suspend him from fighting Canelo Alvarez just a few months later. So why would he be suspended? He didn't get knocked down. He didn't get knocked out. So I'm confused. Sergey Kovalev fought Anthony Yard in August, and then he fought Canelo in November. Fought Anthony Yard August 24th, the end of August, a week out from September. And then he fought Canelo in November, the first week in November on top of that. And Sergey Kovalev was in a drag-out fight with Anthony Yard. So why would Keith Thurman be suspended? And Sergey Kovalev was knocked down in the fight. That don't add up for me. So why was Keith suspended? Now I'm going to have to do my homework on it because I'm curious to know what is the suspension for? Now I'm curious to know what the suspension is for. MMA Junkie 239, what's going on? I see your eyes, what's going on? Long term, what's going on? Because I'm interested to see what was you suspended for? That's very interesting. Successful Hustler, brother in Super Chat, they do that after every fight. Fighter fights there. Who just fought in Vegas? All right, so Devin Haney fought in Vegas. I mean, who just fought in Vegas? Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson ain't suspended. He just fought in Vegas. He fought after Keith Thurman. He fought Oscar Valdez in April. Keith Thurman fought in February. Shakur Stevenson, he ain't suspended. Let's see if Oscar Valdez is suspended. Oscar Valdez is suspended. Why would Shakur not be suspended, but Oscar Valdez is suspended? This don't make sense. I'm confused. Steven Styles, what's going on? That don't make sense. Oscar Valdez, it says Oscar Valdez is suspended until June. No, he's off suspension. Oh, June 15th. So wait a minute. This don't make sense. Oscar Valdez fights after Keith Thurman. He gets suspended till June 15th. So Oscar Valdez is off suspension according to Nevada State Athletic Commission next week. He fought after Keith Thurman. He gets off suspension before Keith Thurman? That doesn't make sense. And Shakur ain't suspended at all? Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all. Robert Chandler, my brother, what's goody with you? Chris M, what's going on? That don't make sense. Thomas Davis, what's going on? That don't make sense. Because Keith Thurman fought in February. Oscar Valdez fought in April. That don't make sense. Big George 850, what's going on? Let's see. Well, Jamel Herring retired anyway. Jamel Herring ain't suspended. And neither is Jermaine Ortiz. I'm going to look into that. Jerry Alexander, brother in the Super Chat, said, rumor is Thurman petition to be suspended. What? Unbelievable. Salute to Jerry Alexander. He said, rumor is Thurman petition to be suspended. Amazing. That don't add up to me. Ali the Q1, what's going on? He said he got the franchise suspended belt. Suspend me belt. That don't make sense. Eric T, what's going on? Only in boxing these things happen, man. Only in boxing. Only in boxing. Only in boxing. Why would he be suspended until August? But that's in Vegas. He could fight in the Barclays Center. You suspended in Vegas. He can apply in New York. He can apply in LA. He could apply elsewhere. So that's not a reason not to fight. That's not a reason for him not to fight. That's what I need to know, Shawnee D. What is he suspended for? Suspended for what? What is he suspended for? Hope now, my brother, what's goody with you, great brother? How you been? I don't know. Island Rebel Entertainment, what's going on? I don't know. But it's just odd to me that Shakur Stevenson ain't suspended. Jamel Herring ain't suspended. Jermaine Ortiz ain't suspended. Oscar Valdez is suspended, but he's suspended to next week, June 15th. Dennis Cooper, what's going on? Yeah, Mario Barris is suspended. But why they suspended, right? Boss Red 357, what's going on? BK Cookies, what's going on? Eric T, what's going on? Just Incredible, what's going on? And that confuses me. I'm confused as to why they will be suspended until August. They fought in February 5th, the first weekend in February. And they suspended until August. But Oscar Valdez fought Shakur in April, and he's suspended until this week. Brick Boy Jones, what's going on? Scott Gonzalez, what's going on? That don't make sense. That don't add up. That don't make sense. I'm gonna have to look into that because that don't make sense. But again, like I said, that doesn't stop him. Tyler Smith, what's going on? He can apply for a license in New York. He can apply for a license in LA. He could apply for a license in other states to make a fight happen. And like I said, I talked to Steven Espinosa multiple times now, and he stated that they are more than interested in making a fight happen for him versus Jaron Ennis. And Rashidi Ellis just came out yesterday or the other day, and he just came out and said that Keith Thurman won't accept the fight with him. So that means that, they're more than interested to make a fight happen with Keith Thurman and these guys. So clearly, they're not talking about any suspensions hindering Keith Thurman from taking any fights. So I'm confused as to why he would be suspended. And I'm confused as to why he wouldn't want to make these fights happen. That's just confusing to me. Wasn't Rashidi asked how he feels about taking a fight with Thurman? He broke down why it wouldn't benefit Keith Thurman to take a fight. Yeah, of course it won't benefit Keith Thurman to take a fight with him. Steve Young, my brother in the building in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, it says suspended because he had a cut on his lip that needed stitches. Is that what it says? Salute to my brother Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. That can't be the case, man. Antonio King, what's going on? He said, read that, but that gets you suspended. Read that, but that gets you. Where does it say that at? Where does it say that at? Hey, Scripton, each one teach one. What's going on? Right, and because he had a cut on his lip? What? Come on, man. John Gasky said I Googled it. Leonard on Barry, brother. And what's good with you? I don't know, man. It's amazing to me. But salute to my brother Steve Young dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. But let me get out of here, people. It's 2:00 in the morning. I didn't even realize that. It's 2 a.m., people. And I got 900 people here at 2:00 in the morning. Salute to my peoples, man. Y'all always hold me down, stand up, show your boy Blue love, man. 2 a.m. and y'all here with me. That's a blessing, man. Blessing to each and every one of y'all. But let me get on out of here, people. It's super duper late.
Go?
Hmm?
You gotta go for that?
Yeah. Donald Favors, what's going on? Appreciate y'all coming through. Tomorrow we're gonna do the fights though. Elder Mechoy, what's going on? Yeah, it's Friday night, man. Hall Smith, what's going on? Yeah, Cuatro Loso. Yeah, MCM. Music First Love, what's going on? But let me get out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Cyrod King, my brother, Bossy News DC, what's goody? Now I gotta look into this. Karma Serene, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Now I gotta go. Now, child, please, what's going on? Now I gotta go look into this, man. Now I gotta look into this. But let me get out of here, people. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Hold on, my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey, seeing the building in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Was just thinking if Loma didn't have Bob, would we know his name?" Nope. But that's the one thing, right? That's amazing though, because when Leonard Ellerby promotes Tank Davis heavy, you know, everybody gets in the uproar, right? But when Bob Arum do it, it's celebrated. So, but we know what it is. Smokey 1235, what's going on? But salute to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.